Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Morgan with Righteous Fury Media coming at you with another Furious First Quick Look. Today we're going to be looking at Konami's latest game, Metal Gear Survive. This is literally a survival game set in the Metal Gear universe, and it's kind of weird, but they do show some familiar faces at some point in the story. That's something else I wasn't expecting, was actually a story. So here you can see my character as I've got him right now. He's wielding a golden bat and basically a spear, and I've got a couple other small upgrades to him, but we'll jump in the game real quick and kind of go over some of the basic systems and how it works. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting this to be much of a game that I would get interested in, but due to the mechanics, I think it's actually kind of an interesting title to check out. You have to know going in that it is a survival game. You can die from some pretty ridiculous stuff, and you're pretty squishy, but it's still interesting. So you can find items scattered around the levels that will give you ingredients, materials to build different things. Okay, so I'll show you the world as it is. So if you look at the current map, yep, my iDroid. So you have an iDroid, just like other titles. This is your base camp. Once you get through the 35 or 40 minute long intro to the game with all of its crazy narrative setup and everything, which, hey, it's a Metal Gear game, of course it's got that. But you get a base camp here. And on the base camp, you have a few different stations available to you. So let me go show you those. You end up running into this guy named Reeve. You and him get out together. You get a campfire. At the campfire, you can craft different things, food and water, if you have the proper materials. You get a weapons workbench, so that once you have the blueprints for it, you can craft spears and bats and machetes and whatever else. Gear, so you can see I'm wearing a survival scarf. I think I got the blueprints to that as a pre-order bonus. I don't think that's something you get straight out of the gate as it is. A gadgets workbench. So believe it or not, they consider a fence a gadget in this game. You can see here it requires 10 iron, so you can get iron as you're running around. And then after doing a couple of missions now, I have gotten enough to open this construction terminal. And so you can see here you have a full base that you have access to. It's all in a big grid, 4 different directions, and you can see here, let me see if we can zoom in. Yeah, there you go. I have taken the time to go harvest iron and build wrought iron, iron fencing around a portion of my base. Now, I don't have it around the whole thing, but you can actually come in here as well and move things. You can deconstruct them so that you get access to the materials for them and free up space. So there are different ways to lay out your base as you see fit. Something else worth taking note of is that you have a repository. So when you go out on scrounging missions and you run around, you get materials like empty plastic bottles and that sort of thing. And you can come back and store those here. Now, there is one other thing I need to make note of here, particularly in the personal section. If you look off to the right, you can see that there's a status box that has life and stamina, hunger, and thirst. Those are paramount in this game. Hunger and thirst are constantly dropping. If either of those hit the bottom, you're going to die. So, you have to stay on top of hunting food and cooking food. You also have to stay on top of drinking water. There is some danger to drinking water in the game. I'll show you why over here. Now, I don't like to run because it eats up your stamina meter, and the only way to recover stamina is to drink. Now, if I go into my inventory, I'll show you this. I have bottles of clean water. I don't have the ability to do it yet, but you can take dirty water and boil it to make clean water, which I think is a pretty neat idea. But I do have a bunch of empty bottles, and this source of water is a source of water. I have 25 empty bottles there. I'm filling it with dirty water. If you get thirsty enough and you have to, you can drink the dirty water. I don't recommend it if you have an alternate possibility for things, but you can totally drink dirty water and it will fix your thirst issue, but it can make you sick, which can lead to a lot of other stuff. For the time being, I have 15% thirst and hunger. It's constantly ticking down. I'm going to drink some water here. And because I'm hungry, you can see I've got 15% hunger, and my health is constantly declining. 450 out of 3,000 over there, and still dropping. I'm going to eat some of this grilled Nubian that I had made earlier. So I've hunted a few animals and roasted them, turned them into food. Now I've got 64% hunger, 44% thirst, and I have a little bit of leeway to go do some searching for things. They give you story items in the game to go look out. You can totally, the map works kind of like Zelda, where you can set markers for things here, which is actually pretty handy. If you look, I've set a few markers. I know that if I stop at this location, I can get cloth. There are some carnivorous animals over there that I can kill and turn into food. Herbivores over here. But you can see it only unveils portions of the map that I have visited. I know that there's a memory board here that's kind of the story MacGuffin to keep going. But there are going to be the equivalent of zombies over there. So, and you can see that's 335 meters away. We'll go ahead and slowly make our way over there. But I have not explored up through this giant structure next to my base. So let's see if we can get over here and look around a little bit. Oh, maybe not a good idea. Climb back up, Joe. So maybe we can't get over there. Okay, and I just took fall damage.
Your life has dropped.
Yes, it has.
You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself.
So you can also construct bandages. There are like 15 different kinds of healing items, which seems a little over the top to me. I get what they're going for with it. There are poultices for bruises. There are bandages for bleeding. There's a bunch of different kinds of things. Now, what you see here, okay, I'll show you the inventory system. I have two primary weapons right now, one on my back and one on my hip. I've got a baseball bat on my hip. I've got a spear that I can wield here. And one thing that's key about the spear, I told you earlier that you can create chunks of fencing to set up anywhere you want. So I could set up this fencing right here. One of the benefits to the spear is that you can shove the spear through the fencing. So you could fence yourself into an area, and some of these zombies that we're going to end up running into, you can stab them through the fencing, which is actually kind of an interesting approach to taking out zombies. But you need to be aware the zombies can totally topple a fence without much effort, and as you're about to see, they're really stout creatures. They hit really hard, and watch what we're about to run into. I don't know if y'all can see it on screen, but if you look straight ahead, there are about 25. There are about 25 zombies there. One of them just saw me. Hey guy, let's see if I can put a fence up here. And let's see if he's smart enough to try to go around the fence. Is he smart enough to try to go around? No, he's going to try to go through it. You can totally take out that crystal on his head, knock him down nice and quick. And when you kill these zombies, you can harvest them for a resource called Kuban, or Cuban. It's Kuban. They draw. It's an energy source that you need to construct anything and everything in the game, basically. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm at this base because there's also one of these MacGuffin story items that I need. Get up off my fence, guy. And you can see the fence is at about half health right now. I'm trying to fend these guys off. It's kind of ridiculous, but this is the most viable way to defend yourself against these guys, because it only takes 1 or 2 hits from one of these, they call them wanderers. 1 or 2 hits from a wanderer to put you out on the ground, kill you. If you die with a bunch of inventory, you'll drop a box, like you will in many of the survival games that go on. You can recover that box to get all your materials back, but if you don't do it fast enough or you die again in the process, you're going to lose all of that, which can be pretty devastating. You know, you spend 30 minutes out running around hunting creatures to eat, scavenging for food and water, and you get killed. Well, you're going to lose all of those materials if you can't get that box back. So we're going to try to get to this memory board. Oh, goodness. There's still a lot more zombies in here, too. I'm going to try to take a more peaceful approach. I say more peaceful approach. It's not really more peaceful. I know. Okay, so here's one of the boxes from where I died earlier. And true to Metal Gear fashion, you can totally zap it out. So they call it a lost box. You can see there's some enemies in the area. They know that I'm around. Now, if you can get up behind them, you can stab them in the back, one hit kill them. No, 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 no. Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. Okay, I funneled them into a single area here, so maybe I can at least fend them off. Oh no, one got on me. Oh, from behind. Get up off me, guy. Oh, I'm probably dead. Oh! Oh! Let's see if I can at least scale the fence here. Oh my goodness. I don't think I have anything to heal with. I don't. So I'm probably toast. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's see if I can pick the lock real quick before they get on me. I know I should rest before I'm out of gas. Come on, pick the lock and go. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a lot of dudes. That was not intentional. And so the whole time that we're dealing with these zombies, we're trying to recover materials that are in this building. Can I get up here? Okay, maybe the zombies can't climb. I don't know. Knowing my luck, they'll be waiting for me as soon as I get up here. Can they climb? Okay, good. It doesn't look... Oh, hey, guy. I'm not going to bother trying to harvest him right now. I'm going to try to get this memory board that we got to get.
Access the memory board and secure its data.
Okay, good. And these help us get extra things that we can build to survive longer, that sort of thing. So these will let us get some new schematics, new things in our base that we can build.
Data acquired from memory board.
Alright, and we can see, oh, we can get some stainless steel. I don't have stainless steel yet. I do have recipes that require it, though, so that's really handy. Cotton fabric. Now, why am I even bothering with this? Because I could totally just walk out and around. I guess they were trying to give me different options for ways to attack this. You can see now that these wooden boxes will give you wooden nails. So you're going to have to destroy them in order to pick up the wood and the nails, that sort of thing. Wire and adhesive. Now, I want to know if there's a way to get down off of here without the zombies getting after me. So they're all over there. Maybe at the very least I can drop down and make a run for it. Yeah, they definitely know I'm here. Oh, come on, guy. I can't stop and drink water. Now, maybe I can just outrun them. Maybe they'll stop chasing me at a certain point. Alright, I think we actually might be in the clear and good to go. So, we'll head back to the base. We'll head back to the base and then see. Oh, wait, what was that? I can totally get black carrots. There we go. And I actually have a couple. I have a daily mission. They give you different daily missions and weekly missions. And I have a daily mission to harvest 5 black carrots. Well, there were 3 of them right there. Let me make sure I'm running to the right direction. Place a guide marker on my map so I know where I'm going. And we'll head on back. As I said, there are some familiar faces in here. I was referring to Solid Snake. He's in the first couple minutes of the game, so they do actually include him a little bit. They tied into some of the other games. But this is the first Metal Gear game that hasn't included... So there you see, I just walked back into the base, and I completed an order. So, I completed the order. We can go to the computer here, called the Virgil.
Partial memory restoration complete. I've also reassembled fragmented data.
Alright, it looks like we get something new that we can build now.
Recovery, you can now use the skill trainer.
Oh, this is new.
By using the power of Kuban energy to strengthen your body, you can learn special abilities called skills.
Alright, this is nice.
They're all beneficial to you, so try to learn as many as you can.
So there's a whole skill-based system in the game, too. Okay, that looks dangerous. Open electrodes and that sort of thing. I will say the premise for this game is pretty ridiculous. But of course it is, it's a Metal Gear game.
I detect a memory board within the dust.
Within the dust. Okay, so the dust is kind of the area outside of known world. Oh, you can change your avatar in here too. I probably didn't want to do that. I do want to see what kind of class skills we can get and that sort of thing. And there you can see it's given a tip that says you can throw Kuban crystals. Alright, so let's see what we can do with actually improving class. So we got a survivor class. Oh, and now we got all these skills. So I guess we can improve the class itself, which I will do. Boom, level 2. And so for 4,200 Kuban, I can improve it again. But I think I want to see here. Swing combo. So there's a bunch of different skills that we can get. I'm really enjoying using the spear right now. So it looks like there's a different attack chain for each weapon type, as well as base stats, vitality, dexterity, combat steps. So a bunch of different movement options and things like that as well. I think for the time being, let's go ahead and upgrade our combo. Boom, education. All right. Is there? Oh, we have no more skill points, so let's go ahead and upgrade again. And I'm guessing that okay, that gives us one more skill point. I want my maximum life to increase because of course I do. This is a Dad Burn survival game. And now you can see there, until I get Survivor rank 5, it won't let me get any more in Vitality. So that's all for Vitality. So harvesting Kuban, which you get by killing the enemy monsters. Oh, I'm at 11% health. Or, I'm sorry, thirst. So we need to go ahead and drink some water. That'll buy us a little bit more time. And then we can go back over here and check. It looks like we have several different things we can build now. Fencing, sandbags, lures. Okay, this is new. A flag beacon. You can produce flag beacons to mark locations. They're noted on the map. However, the flag will be removed if it's destroyed by an enemy. Huh. I don't really understand what good that's going to do. Unless you're... It says it's a placed weapon, but that's not a weapon. Okay. So let's see what else we can build in the weapons bin here. It looks like we got new stuff for our weapons bench. A rusty machete. Okay, it doesn't look like there's really too much to do there. And what can we craft over here? So you can see here we need a campfire with a hanging pot. I have not figured out how to get the hanging pot yet. So that's kind of the issue there. Once I got the hanging pot, though, I will definitely be using that because that's how you purify water. And I desperately need to purify water. You can see here we completed a couple of daily missions. So here are the daily and weekly orders that you can pick up. So weekly stuff's like crafting a survival bow. Well, I don't have what I need to craft a survival bow, so I didn't even pick that up. A rusty machete. Oh, I can actually do that. So we'll do that real quick. I killed 20 wanderers. So that gets us iron and a styptic kit. Let's run over here and craft that rusty machete real quick. It takes 7 iron and 3 rags. Crafted. I don't want to equip it. I don't think it's going to give me an option, so I'll go ahead and equip it real quick. And then we'll complete the mission. Alright, we got a weekly mission completed. Let's see what kind of rewards we get. Oh, steel, stainless steel, screws, and rags. So I'll go ahead and pick up the survival bow and the Molotov cocktail kit, even though I don't have... Okay, and you can see there, the weekly order for Wanderer Slaughters is 100. I've killed 41 so far. I need 2 more black carrots. I need to kill 2 gray wolves today, that sort of thing. So, there's a lot going on with the game, and this is just in the single-player mode, in fact. This isn't really too much going on. You can totally play co-op online with other people, which I think could be a really interesting way to tackle things. One thing I'm not sure about yet is that they have a real money coin shop. I'm not sure how they are going to institute that because it's not live yet, but I think it'll be something to keep an eye on. Thank you all so much for joining us for this Furious First today for Metal Gear Survive. Hope you have a great day. Be sure to check us out on all of our social media and on RighteousFuryMedia.com. Links are all in the description below. And if you liked the video, please like it, comment, and if we earned it, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about us. We're doing as many of these as we can. We're also doing movie reviews, TV reviews, and currently we have a Let's Play going for Shadow of the Colossus. So you should definitely go check that out. We have finished up through the 5th Colossus so far, and I'm having a lot of fun producing those for you. So thank you all so much. God bless. Have a great day. Stay righteous.